and welcome to the 11th day of Vlogmas. My name is Meg and I am the yarn dyer behind Megs & Co Yarn. And guess what? Today we are dyeing yarn. So I just got home from work and hustled as quickly as possible downstairs to my yarn dyeing area because I want to set up some pans and get everything soaking and heating as quickly as possible so that I'm not dyeing all night long. So I'm literally like still in my work clothes, so I just want to get the pans going, and then I'll go upstairs and change, have my after work snack, and yeah, so I'm excited. I have this very fancy measuring stick that I keep saying I'm going to actually like measure this on a ruler, but this is an old style knitting needle that I've marked the water level on, and I've been using this for well over 5 years now, and if this ever breaks or gets lost, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that's how I measure my water volume. So I'm just adding my citric acid, and I'm going fast because yeah, so it is the evening time because I work during the day, so I like to have the pans heating with the yarn in the pans for at least 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes before I start adding some color, so that everything is nice and hot while I'm working. So that's why I like to jump down here as quickly as possible to get everything going, and then I can kind of go back upstairs and do my kind of normal after work activities, like maybe even opening up some advents or working on my striped socks. Hold that thought. So I wanted to, today was not originally planned for me to do a dye day today, but I wanted to make up some time because I did not get anything done this weekend as I had originally planned because I had that cold. So I just kind of want to make up a little bit of ground. So I was looking at my schedule today and I kind of rewrote my dye plan in a way that makes sense for me to do some work tonight and maybe Thursday night. And then that way the weekend won't be quite so chaotic because I do need to get some shopping done. And also I want to enjoy some holiday fun as well. I obviously spent this last weekend kind of shut in my house because I was ill. So I would like to actually be able to go out and enjoy this upcoming weekend. And not have to work the entire weekend. So I think if I can get a little bit of a jump by doing a round of dyeing tonight and possibly a round of dyeing on Thursday night, it's gonna make this upcoming weekend so much more manageable. So hold that thought. So tonight I have planned to do a round of my colorway Autumn in New York. This was a colorway that I released this fall. This was originally my show colorway for the Western New York Fiber Arts Festival. And then I did a few rounds to kind of carry it through for the rest of the autumnal season. And then I also did a whole mini skein kit or collection, all based around this colorway. So I had a yarn store that wanted to order a whole bunch of this yarn, including the mini skein kit. So I have to dye full-size skeins, mini skeins, and then I figured it's such a great colorway. It's been out of stock in my shop for quite a bit because it was very popular, but a lot of people have been asking for it. So I figured since I'm already dyeing a few pans of it, that I would add on a pan in my Ghost Town DK yarn, since I'm mixing up all the dyes anyway. So that way I can at least do like a little mini restock for that as well. Okay, so I need a soft sock. This is not soft sock. These are minis, but I know that they're coming up. So I need minis. I need folk song. I'm so glad that I did prep all of this, so that makes getting started so much faster. Okay, let's see here. We've got 3 pans of folk songs, so one pan, 2 pans, 3 pans, okay. And soft sock. Where did the soft sock go? There you are. Yes, not minis. Okay, soft sock. Okay, and then I'm going to do my Ghost Town DK and the minis over in my other room. The other room is normally where, when I'm filming my dye tutorials and whatnot, it's just in the other room. Really just for power purposes. I can only run so many hot pans in this room because this room's on a separate circuit. So when I want to dye more than 4 pans, I will use the hot plates that are in my little filming studio that I set up. So I'm gonna go dump these over there, and then pop upstairs to change. It's time to get into comfy hoodie clothing, and yeah, maybe open up my advents. Spend time with the puppies, and then we'll pop back down here and dye this yarn. That's so much better. I am back in my usual preferred uniform of hoodie and slippers. It is the way life should be lived. So I want to get downstairs pretty much soon. I just ate my weight in cheese and have no regrets. But I want to open my advents really quick first before I get to work downstairs. So I was able to get a good amount of work done on my Buku Yarns wrap, and I was able to add the third color in today, so that's fun. There was another section of these fun little star dippy doos, I don't know, whatever they're called. So still not adding in any kind of like shaping or picking up any stitches, so it's just looking like one long scarf. But I did read ahead, and yes, we will be picking up stitches on sides and whatnot, so it will not be just one long scarf, it will be an actual wrap. So I'm excited about that, and I love that second color. So far I feel like that's my favorite. It's really pretty. So excited that I got to that color today. So let's see what day 10 has in store. Oh, there's like a pencil sharpener in here. Let's see here. 123 Farms, plant your own forget-me-not pencil. After you're done using this pencil, plant it and grow your own forget-me-not. Oh my gosh, so supposedly this, so it's a pencil, which makes sense why it came with a pencil sharpener. And I guess you can plant it, and there's seeds inside. I've never seen anything like this before, and I kind of want to get right to the planting it, but I think we have to wait till spring, so I guess I have to use the pencil. So I'm going to store that with my notebook, so that'll be good. I can put my project back. I feel like I should take all the packaged goodies out of that bag. I have the bag under the tree right now that that the Buku Yarn Advent came in, and it's such a beautiful bag. Because right now I'm just shoving this project in my, this is the bag that the project bag that I normally bring to work, just because it's kind of nice and small, and it's full. So I feel like I either need to empty this bag, or I should empty the very beautiful Butterfly Buku Yarns bag and keep that project in there. What is even in here? Oh, I have, oh my gosh. I have this, I just need to finish some of these. Oh my goodness. So this is a hat that I started on a road trip we took last month. And I think, did I start? Yes, I have started the crown shaping. All I have to do is finish the crown. So this probably has like an hour left in it. So no excuses here. I really just need to finish this. This is so fun. Look at how screaming loud this is. This is with some birch tree Fiber Co. Is it Fiber Arts or Fiber Co? Sorry, Jerry. Birch tree yarns that I picked up. Jerry is a local to me yarn dyer who makes exceptional, bright, well-saturated, beautiful jewel-toned yarns. So I had picked up some of this yarn at the Tina Turner Knits Fiber Arts Festival last year. That's a local to me winter Fiber Arts Festival that's always in February, and will be happening again this February. Yeah, so this is a little bit of his bulky yarn with some mohair, and he also has a free pattern. So I'm using a little bit of his free pattern. I used the needle size and cast on from his pattern. I believe that I changed the ribbing pattern, the ribbing to just do a 2x2. I can't remember what his was. Maybe it was a 2x2. I can't remember if I changed that or not. Maybe I am just making the pattern. But I definitely looked at his pattern for what needle size to use, how many stitches to cast on, and then for the decreases for the crown. So yeah, like I said, I can't remember if his also has a 2x2 ribbing, but it's what I wanted to do. So regardless, it's what I did, and it's so nice, so soft, and again, so screaming loud. Like you're never gonna lose me anywhere with me wearing this. And then, oh my, I just have like so much, I just need to clean this bag out. I think it's just becoming a pit. Like this is yarn from a project that This is from the juniper cowl that I crocheted last month. So like this is just leftover yarn that's just in this bag from a project that I'm not even making anymore, so we can take that out. I have a cord. Oh, I bet this is from when I was starting the socks. So I can take those out. I have just a bag, an empty bag. I have the juniper cowl pattern. I can take that out. Oh my gosh, my knit kit comes with me everywhere. These are the absolute best. Oh my gosh. And then, okay, so I have my, more yarn from a project that I have finished. I've got, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a crochet hook in here, and I say that because I had messed up the edging on this shawl where I was not slipping the first stitch, so I had to like drop down like on yesterday's lunch. That's why I didn't really finish much of the shawl. I had actually dropped down probably about 6 inches of the first stitch and redid that first stitch, and I was like, wow, I really wish I had a crochet hook because this would be so much easier. I had one, and I not only did I have like an actual like repair crochet hook, but I had like a nice crochet hook, so that's good to know that I should have just looked in my bag. And then I have my DPNs, which are for this hat, so that makes sense. Then I have my muscle burrow hat. So this was my travel project. This used to live just like in my purse as like if I'm waiting in a line or something. So I don't know why it got moved to this bag. But this was my muscle burrow hat. So it looks like I'm about maybe like a third, almost about halfway done with it. And I'm knitting this in my Ghost Town fingering weight yarn that is coming to the shop in 2025. It's so nice. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this yarn. So yeah, so I feel like this needs to be in a different bag because that's not a work project. What is this? I just have a set of needles in here, and I have no idea why or for what project they're for. Okay. I have a set of tapestry needles. Oh, so this was actually from, I took my Bargello project on my road trip, and I was nervous about losing my one tapestry needle that I owned, so I had purchased a set. And I think I threw it in this bag, but they should not live in this bag. I have a pair of scissors, which belong in my knit kit. Oh my gosh. A literal pile of stitch markers. I can put these in my knit kit. And I think that, yeah, there's another crochet hook that's a part of my knit kit as well. And so I don't know if I just forgot that I had my knit kit in here. All right. It's so fun and like refreshing to go through your project bags sometimes. They just become like bottomless pits. So I'm going to put this hat back in here because maybe I will finish this on my lunch break tomorrow because there is not much left to go. What size are these? Oh, you know what I bet these needles are for? I bet these were the needles that I did the ribbing for on my hat. That makes sense. So that's why those are in there. But they don't need to be in there anymore. Okay. So now that I've completely gone sidetrack on opening advents, and we've now organized the bag. Oh, it all fits now. And actually close it. I'm going to open the rest of my Advents very quickly now because I need to get downstairs. I can hear the pans starting to pop. So when they get hot, the pans start to, any kind of like bend in them, like little pockets of air will build up, and they make these very loud and kind of disturbing popping sounds if you're not used to what that's going to sound like. So I can hear them going, which means those pans are hot and ready. So I think we need to jump through this kind of quickly. So last night on my Woolens and Nosh self-striping sock, I did get to my next color. So it was like this really pretty aqua. So probably on my next break, so I'll add a color, and then usually that color needs about 20 minutes or so to set and cook before I add another color. So I'll pop back up here and probably work on those socks or my puzzle. I have still been opening my puzzle every day. I don't think I've been filming it. But enjoying that. Okay, so this is from Twice Sheared Sheep. And day 10. Oh my gosh, we've got yarn. Oh, this is really pretty. This is Sweet Tea Yarns by Molly Klein Designs. I've not heard of that yarn company, and I absolutely love when I can learn about new yarn companies. That delights me. This is called Darling DK. It's a 50 gram skein, 120 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. So a 50 gram skein. So I wonder how much was the other one. So it's like the other bit of yarn. They don't match each other. I was gonna say, like, I wonder if we could use these together. But this was a sport weight. Yeah, this was a sport weight, so, and they don't really match. So, very pretty. I will definitely be finding a use for that. And then spun right round. Oh my gosh, I can hear the pans are calling. They're going nuts. Day 10. Oh my goodness. I feel like every day I am just amazed. Look at this. This is just like, beautiful lavender color. And I've seen in other Vlogmas videos that I've been watching, people like string these up, and I find that to be so much fun. I don't know where I would string mine up, but here's kind of a super awkward 10 days so far. I'll have to take a picture of them, but yeah, so far everything is looking really pretty, and I feel like I can already start to kind of put together an order of how I want them to go in my striped pullover that I want to knit with these. And I like how they're all like, they share similarities in their brightness and colors and whatnot, but they're all pretty unique. So I think that they're going to look super sharp in that pullover. So, okay, I'm excited. I need to get downstairs. Who wants to dye yarn? Do you want to dye yarn? I want to dye some yarn. Always want to dye the yarn. Twist my arm.
he says in his broken English. It's... He presses his lips together, then manages to get out the word he said to me the first day we met, this time in English. Dangerous. He looks back up at the stairwell again, a troubled expression on his face.
Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering.
All of my yarn dyeing is done for the day, and I feel so good and glad that that I went and got that done, because just getting a few hours of work done, getting a round of dyeing done, I'm already feeling less behind and less bad, I was gonna say less better. I feel much better about taking Saturday off to rest and get over my cold. So yeah, I'm already feeling so much better about my schedule, and especially because, like I was saying, I can definitely get everything done that I need to get done this weekend, but I really want to be able to play this weekend too, so I didn't want to be working all weekend. So yeah, so I'm just chilling out. I just finished my puzzle, and I also just got a shower. Feels so good to be nice and refreshed. And I'm working on my socks. I just finished my first sock. I think I'm gonna go dry my hair because I hate having wet hair. And then I'll work on my second sock. Probably do this while we're eating our dinner. My wonderful husband actually makes dinner whenever I'm dyeing yarn, and actually I think pretty much every night. But he's very wonderful and does that so that I can spend extra time downstairs dyeing the yarn for you guys. So that's really wonderful. So I have no idea what's for dinner tonight. What's for dinner tonight?
Meat rolls.
Meat rolls. So yeah, so it's been a great evening. Every evening dyeing yarn is a great evening. So until tomorrow, happy Vlogmas.